Hey everyone, I am jumping in. My name is Kristin Arilus, and I am sitting on my porch right now drinking my coffee. It is 8 a.m. here in California, but I wanted to jump in and really share what my story is and working with Shameca. And I think the funniest part of this is to share my growth and how I've changed over the last year, because I am looking at myself in this reflection and I got a haircut in 2 hours. And the old me would have been like, wait till you get your haircut to come and do this video. But then I decided to go ahead and do it now so that you all can hear what's going on. So I basically found Shameca 2 years ago through this challenge, and I joined sales school. And I was in sales school for a full year, and my business at that time was under a different brand. I was charging, I do done for you funnels for my clients. And I was charging $500 a month. And I was making clients, well, not making, but I had them doing 3-month contracts. So basically they were paying $1,500. But because I was doing done for you, I was maxed out at 3 clients every single month. So I was capping myself at $1,500. So that first year, really before I really started looking into how sales school can support me, I was making, I think I ended that year with $18,000. That's how much my business generated me. And then this time last year, Shameca did this challenge again. And I ended up joining her second tier program, Play Big. It's a 90-day program that helps you make what you made last year in that 90-day container. And when I tell y'all, everything changed for me. Everything shifted, because even though I understood the work and I was inside of sales school, I don't think I got it until I really got it. So because I was capping myself at 3 done-for-you clients for $1,500, we ended up having to sell our house last year right before the pandemic started, because we just could not afford the upkeep and taking care of everything that being homeowners requires. So when I joined Play Big, I ended up closing, I want to say that first week, I want to say I did $22,000 after joining Play Big. And then in the first 4 weeks, I ended up closing $55,000. This time last year in July, I closed $55,000. And then I got all the way to the end of the month. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to try to take this to a whole nother level. And I want to say I ended up doing whatever that difference is. It was over, it's a B. It was over $20,000 in 24 hours. So I ended up closing out my first 6 weeks working with Shameca with $75,000 in sales with 13 clients. And it transformed into me. Now I coach with her. So if you all are thinking about joining sales school, I'm actually the accountability and content coach inside of that program. And I see some people jumping in. Go ahead and say hi. I would love to see who's here. But I am the sales the accountability and content coach inside of sales school. So my life looks completely different now. We had to sell our house last year because I wasn't making enough money in my business. Now I have an apartment that I could pay for. I have bi-weekly house cleaning, meal services. I have my kids in full-time childcare now. Literally everything shifted for me. So I just wanted to get in here and encourage anyone who is thinking about sales school and you're questioning, is this the right option? Can I afford to invest in this right now? My answer to you is you can't afford not to invest in it. Your life can literally look completely different. And here's the kicker. Everything that's taught inside of sales school is created in a way where we don't have to slave over and and work a bunch of different hours for us to get the results that we want. It is literally designed for us to make business simple. It's she helps us with the clarity we need to figure out how we want to build our business. And then after we have that clarity, she gives us simple strategies to start implementing them so that we could fit our life in. Actually, we're fitting our business into our life and not the other way around. So if that's something that you're interested in, I highly encourage you to look into just getting started and trusting yourself. Literally bet on yourself. It wasn't until I started really believing in myself and I decided this is meant for me. I'm meant to make this investment, and I'm meant to have my life transform in this way. Like, it looks completely different for me now. I have on my workout clothes. I'm about to ready to go to the farmers markets with with my kids, so we can get, locally grown organic produce. Back then, I didn't care about no organic produce. Like, I couldn't afford that kind of stuff. I was just happy to have food. So with that, I'm rambling, but I just want to jump in and kind of share my story and encourage those of you who may be on the fence to go ahead and jump in, because you literally, like, what life looks like for you now, imagine what it could look like 6 months from now, a year from now, shoot, 6 weeks from now. So yeah, that's all I want to share, and I hope you all have an amazing Saturday, and I'll see you inside of the community.